what I want you when you come to Allah.com and hear this, I want you to be very neutral. Another point he mentioned to him, no, he didn't mention to him, he recognized it himself from French people who come and behave arrogant with these poor people of, let us say, faith and perfection, not Muslims, okay, that he felt the French, this arrogant, have etiquette which is not nice, and they think they know it all, they have a lot of like civilization material and they don't know that these people have longer etiquette than them, and they have a lot of depth and so forth. And I think when you get out of balance in anything, you start erring, your thought will err, you will never see any good they have. Though we see some art or something, you get crazy about it, try to get some Egyptology. When you come to the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, you see crowds of people lining, waiting hours to get in for something the East have, the West doesn't. But they never crowd in the same to go to a great spiritual guru tomb, for example, of a man he made it to God and wrote beautiful spiritual non-Islamic material, which is ihsan. Why? Because the practitioner of Islam and many Muslims became like blockage in the West and the East. I come at my first I lived like 20 something years in Cairo, then I went to America. I lived another 25 years, and when I came back just about a year and a half, I hated everything in the Middle East because I found them from Morocco. I visit Morocco, by the way, from Morocco to the Gulf, Persian Gulf, where my brother there, I used to spend years there. They turn under the umbrella of Islam, completely hypocrite in practicing it and sitting as example. They are considered a hypocrite, like a Judas example.
Yeah, it's very rare to find somebody who is really practicing their religion.
Yeah, I met a doctor, his name is Shaykh Darwish. He was the head of the Cairo University in engineering, civil engineering. He was my friend, lifetime friend. I know him for like over 35 years. I went with him to a spiritual mosque called Lady Nafisa yesterday, and there's a lot of people were dressed and trying to show a lot of good behavior, attending some circles in the mosque. He told me all these people, they are show off. Everybody is doing something for his material outstanding. Some of them maybe ministers or whatever. He said all of it, everybody for the money, everybody for the materialistic gain, but not fair one. He want to get it was by hook or crook. And he warned me when I came first time. I visited him. He told me, why you came back? Egypt now is not the one you left over 30 years ago. I said, because I went to Gulf first few years before going to America. So he said it's completely different. Then I went, I found everybody acting, the woman wearing borda or covering their faces, and then all of it acting. Just acted. I didn't believe it. It took me a year and a half to realize this acting by behaving with people who steal my money, cheated me in loans, cheating me in what I buy. The Middle East become a complete cheat. I think when they cheated God and His prophets, they end cheating themselves in their own life and what they cherish most, which is fair. I mean, if you mess up with the heaven, why earth doesn't mess up with you?
Of course.
So at the moment, if you come, you are coming like to your self-destruction. But you come here, you think you are coming for it, you know. So if you become, I don't like to use the word Muslim. If you become a believer in Iman and Ihsan, the first thing, I don't want you to follow anyone but from your own race. So if you are English, I want you to find a good English. But heaven help you, because there's a guy called Abdul Qader As Sufi, for example, and call himself Murabit. this guy for 25 years, I watch him, I watch news, I follow his news. He learned the crooks business of the people in the Middle East, and he's the most crook guy in England now. He's starting knowledge and mess it up, and he goes to South Africa, he went to Spain, and now he's doing like this what do you call it? Frontier or whatever, and call himself Murabit, like people protecting the town borders of Islam. He's just using, now he goes and pick up some Malaysian guys so he can go get $300,000-400,000 from Malaysia, go after Pakistani rich people. He's just and wearing his clothes and knockout. I mean, if you compare him, his look, and Jesus, say, wow, Jesus, poor guy compared to this guy. He wears so perfectionist, and he speak